Please be seated. Our measurable hearts do become immeasurable when our guests are around us. Today, as we specially celebrate this landmark, our hearts are inspired with joy on your readiness to be with us. Thus, to formally welcome the gathering, may I now invite our beloved Principal, Dr. A. Jayasudha, to accord the words of welcome.
A very good morning to one and all. All good beginning starts with the blessing of Lord Ganesha. I wish everyone a happy Vinayaka Chaturthi. Let a new sunrise, a new start in your nursing journey. Begin with His blessings on this special day, and you are very fortunate to have this laminating ceremony on this auspicious day. Once again, I wish you all a happy Ganesh Chaturthi. So respected dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, dear faculty, invited guests, my dear novice nightingales, a pleasant morning to one and all. I extend my virtual wishes to all those who are connected to this auspicious ceremony virtually, the parents and the invited guests. Florence Nightingale was a trailblazing pioneering personality of nursing. She turned the whole world attention towards nursing by her heroic act during Crimean War. Ignorance and his lasting wealth by which lots could be achieved. The laminating ceremony formally recognized the students' entry into the nursing profession. It's my great pleasure to welcome our most respected Managing Trustee Sri L. Gopalakrishnan in his absence here. I welcome our Director Dr. Balaji, Minister of Oncology, for his presence and blessings to our young budding nightingales. I welcome you, sir. It's indeed my great pleasure and privilege to welcome a vibrant, ingenious and ever charming personality whose actions always inspires others to dream more and to learn more and do more and to become more. It's none other than our chief guest of the day today with us, Dr. Janie Kemp, who is the Vice President of the South Region of TNAI and the Principal of Deacon and Minister of Nursing. And she is really bubbly, energetic, very student friendly and a lively person, I can say. Dear novice nightingales, you are very fortunate to have her on this special day of your entry into our nursing profession. We are happy to have you with us today, ma'am. I welcome you wholeheartedly. Welcome you, ma'am. I cordially welcome and affectionate a versatile, ingenious nursing leader who inspires and motivates others to boldly follow her to bright the future of our nursing is Dr. Anuradha, the nursing superintendent of PSG Hospital. I am pleased to welcome you, Dr. Anuradha. It's my pleasure to welcome Mrs. Sangeeta, Deputy Nursing Superintendent, and Ms. Jaymani, Mrs. Pramila, and Ms. Priya Selvi, Assistant Nursing Superintendent of our health hospital. Welcome you all. It's my great pleasure to welcome our faculty and the non-teaching staff. It's my pleasure to welcome all our budding nightingales on this special occasion. So I grasp this opportunity to welcome the people who have really helped us to conduct this ceremony and take the pleasure to welcome again the press reporters for this function. My dear young budding nightingales, our first journey is to find that special place for us as per the Florence Nightingale. We feel really very happy that you all have found a special place, beginning the and very special nursing journey. Always remember that the lamp which you are going to lit today is symbolic act of light that will ever shine in your hearts. Nursing has been a profession with a high standards and strong sense of public service for over 150 years. Nurses are the most respected of all our profession. It is a profession that blends the rich tradition of the past with the ever-changing realities of today's healthcare industry. Especially during this pandemic, everyone in this world realizes the value of a nurse. It is the future of nursing as a profession which is going to make you confident that whatever the education which you are going to undertake now. With the nurses around the world as the front line of global pandemic, it's really a time to reflect and realize the heroic work of our nurses in hospitals during this COVID-19. A big salute to all the COVID warriors of our nursing profession. As you know as nurses, be proud that you are a nurse hero and celebrate this heroship every day. Once again, it's my great pleasure to welcome each and every one of you on this special day. Thank you all so much and have a great day. Thank you.
Welcome. Let your light shine within you so that it can shine on someone else. Let your light shine. Knowledge removes ignorance just as light removes darkness. Light symbolizes knowledge, igniting the souls of the budding nurses with the ideals of compassion and care. The flame of lamp always burns upwards. Acquiring knowledge takes us towards higher goals. May I now request the dignitaries on the dais to light the Kuthu Vilakku. To come forward on the dais to light the Kuthu Vilakku. I now request the pioneers in the field of nursing to lift the lamp from Kuthu Vilakku. I call upon Mrs. Reena, Associate Professor, Mrs. Jennifer, Assistant Professor, Mrs. Sangeeta, Deputy Nursing Superintendent, Mrs. Jayanani, Mrs. Purnila, Mrs. PSLV, Assistant Nursing Superintendent, PH Hospitals, to receive the light and pass it on to the students. students to raise and receive the lights.
PSG hospitals to lead the students in taking pledge.
Good morning. I solemnly pledge
I solemnly pledge
in the presence of this assembly
in the presence of this assembly
to render nursing service
to render nursing service
with due respect
with due respect
for the dignity and rights of the people I serve.
for the dignity and rights of the people I serve.
I will at all times
At all times
respect the values and beliefs of the people
respect the values and beliefs of the people
entrusted to my care
entrusted to my care
and will make no distinction
and will make no distinction
of caste, creed, or race in the performance of my duties.
in the performance of my duties.
I will strive in the practice of my profession
In the practice of my profession
to promote health, prevent illness, elevate suffering, and restore health of the people I serve.
and restore health of the people I serve.
I will hold in trust personal information of a confidential nature. Use my best judgment in sharing this with responsible persons. Cooperative relationship
To maintain cooperative relationship
with fellow workers in nursing and other fields. I will strive to maintain standard of personal conduct that will reflect credit upon my profession. I will strive to observe the code of nursing ethics as laid out by my profession. All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
This is the lamp of my dreams, darkness of ignorance. This is the lamp of my dreams, fear and suffering. This
students to take their seats. It's a privilege to have in our midst a pioneer in the field of nursing, Professor Dr. Janie Kim. She is a highly distinguished scholar and nurse administrator. Started her professional career as a clinical nurse in the intensive cardiac care unit of Madras Medical Mission in the year 1991 and climbed to the level of principal, Institute of Nursing, G. Kuppusamy Naidu Memorial Hospital, Coimbatore. She has numerous publications to her credit and she is the recipient of Best Student Nurse Award in the year 1991, Best Outgoing Postgraduate Nurse Researcher Award and Best Nursing Leadership Award from Education Today magazine. She holds various posts in many professional bodies of nursing. To list a few, elected as a Student Nurse Advisor, Tamil Nadu Chapter 1996 to 2003, elected as President of Trained Nurses Association of India, Tamil Nadu, Chapter 2007 to 11, won the election for the second term for the presidential post of TNA in Tamil Nadu, Chapter in 2011, elected as Vice President of South Region TNA in New Delhi in the year 2019. Ma'am has been a resource faculty for nursing and non-nursing forum to deliberate on varied subjects. She is also an examiner of the State Board and universities and inspector of the statutory bodies in nursing. Ma'am, we are really very fortunate to have you here despite your demanding commitments. May I request Ma'am for the Chief Guest address.
A very good morning to everyone. Happy Vinayaka Chaturthi and happy lamp lighting ceremony and welcome to the world of nursing. Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, this stage is not new to me. The members on the dais and off the dais are not new to me. This auditorium is not new to me, but the students seated here are very new to me. Hearty congratulations, first of all, for joining PSG College of Nursing, which is flying high in the world of nursing in India, I should say, not in Coimbatore or in Tamil Nadu, but the whole of India, and of course, your institute is known globally. And as for my invitation today for the lamp lighting ceremony, I don't know if Dr. Jesudha has chosen me by chance or by choice. Thank you, Dr. Jesudha, because I just cannot refuse any function invited by PSG College because this is a home away from home. And I also feel I am a GKNM right now because I feel the presence of Dr. Balaji, who's the director of PSG College, Hospital Cancer Department, Oncology Department, and like how he was at GKLM Institute of Nursing for all our functions, and he is here today for all the PSG functions. Okay, I don't know how many of you are aware about the significance of Vinayaka Chaturthi on lamp lighting ceremony. Well, are you all aware that Vinayaka has got a very big head? Yes? What does that big head means? It means you have to think big, okay? And next, if you see, he's got a big ear. Yes? Yes? Okay. The big ear means you have to listen more. Okay. And he's got a very small mouth. What does that small mouth mean? Speak less. Okay? And he's got a trunk. You've seen the trunk? Yes? That trunk it means you have to be very accommodative and very adaptive to whatever situation you're placed. Okay? The big tummy he has got. Have you seen that? Digest all the bad and good experiences in your life and go ahead with life. Okay? Even if something very good happens to you, remember the goodness or anything that is bad in your life is only temporary. Okay? You have to keep excelling in your life to go forward. Okay? This lamp lighting ceremony, I was just reminded of this 34 years back when I was a student myself in Ramakrishna College of Nursing, when I was seated like this with a grey sari and a white coat, looking forward to know what nursing will offer to me. Okay? I don't know how many of you have come here with a great liking for nursing, or just because your parents have forced you, or you just thought, okay, let me take up this course, let me see what will happen. But remember, God chooses only very few of the people to become nurses. Yes? Not everybody gets a chance. And this is a golden opportunity where, you know, the patients, when you take care of them, they regard a doctor and a nurse equal to a god. Okay? Sometimes you may find very senior citizens or small children or whatsoever, the patients whom you're taking care, they thank you with folded arms. Okay? In spite of your, your first year or second year education, which means they give you a great regard for taking care of them. Now you'll be going to the clinicals from now onward, the next week, Sudha? Okay. When you go to the clinicals, okay, when you meet the patients, you may not know everything you have to do for the patient. You may not know everything about the disease condition of the patient. Be very honest, very, very important. The patient may ask you something which you may not know. Okay? You will have to get back to senior or your mentors in the clinical area, get the answer and of the question what they ask and get back to them. Okay. And always remember, whenever you adorn your uniform, you need to adorn a smile also. Never forget your smile in your room or in a native place or with somebody else. Always wear your smile. It is very, very important. Okay? Now that you're wearing a mask, we may not know, the patient may not be aware whether you're smiling. But when you smile, your eyes will speak. Okay? So you'll have to convey all the information to a patient with a smiling face, and you need to be really smart when you stand by the patient to give care. And be passionate about what you're doing in your everyday care with the patient. Okay, when Florence Nightingale, whom we call her the pioneer of modern nursing, when she had been to the camp where the Crimean War soldiers were admitted, if you read her books, her history, it says the place was so untidy, so dirty and stinking, and she says the bread and the bread what was purchased for the soldiers were full of mold. Okay, the green color what you get on the bread, and the milk was very stale. The mutton and chicken, whatever they had meat for the soldiers, were all simply eaten by rat, and it was spread all over the place. And it was Florence Nightingale who stood by and said, this place, unless we clean it, nothing is going to happen. The patients will never get better. Okay? So when you look after the patient, make sure the environment around them is also healthy so that they nourish their health in a healthier environment. Okay? Never hesitate to do anything for the patient which will help them in their recovery. Okay? The patient comes with a lot of hopes to the hospital. Yes, when they come to PSG hospital, they have the faith and belief that the nurse looking after me will get me alright or restore me back to health, and I'll be back to my family members. That is the hope they come with. And when you are taking care, make sure you instill the same hope, and with great confidence you'll have to give the care. Okay, now you have been lighting the lamp. Yes? Why this lamp you have lit? Okay, now the flame signifies knowledge. Okay? Now if you see the wick is all the negative emotions if you are having, you'll have to let go of it, is your ego. Okay? Give away your negative thoughts, give away your ego, and make sure you are full of knowledge and brighten the world of nursing and the world around you. Okay? Now, PSG College of Nursing, as I told you, you are the envy of many, many college students. My own nursing students also. They definitely they would wish to study at PSG, but fortunately or unfortunately they are with me. But this is a place I have known that they nourish you both your emotional quotient. Okay? It will help you move or soar up high in the sky in your personal life as well as in your professional life. Okay? And PSG College of Nursing, you should definitely build your EQ. Okay, we want intelligent nurses, and at the same time we want nurses who are emotionally stable too. Yes, as long as yes. Now recently I heard a small story in the FM radio 2 days back. There was a gentleman who was sitting by the pond and leisure time going through his laptop. He was doing some work, and suddenly it so happened that the laptop dropped into the stream. He was so worried and he didn't know what to do. And suddenly an Apsara is there, okay, comes up and asks him, why are you so worried? He says, I dropped something inside the stream. And she said, what did you drop? He said, he was just wondering, will this Apsara know about laptop, because the laptop was of late only it has come, right? Will the Apsara understand? And he looks at it and says, no, this is not the box what I wanted. Then the Apsara says, okay, one last time I'll try and I'll get into the stream. She gets into the stream and comes out with his laptop. He is so, happy with seeing the laptop, and he says, how did you know this is a laptop? This is my property. She says, the first time what I brought for you is a kind of laptop which you are going to have from now, 10 years from now. It is going to be in that size only. So, okay, now what I'm trying to say is, God will give you a lot of opportunities, yes, for you to get through in your nursing and in your personal and professional life. Remember, your personal life has got a lot of influence on your professional life. Okay? Now you may wonder why only in nursing they ask us to be so disciplined, put up your hair and cut your nails, don't paint your nails. All those restrictions we make. Okay, this is only for you to learn to be disciplined, because when you see, when you take care of a patient, when you are, dressed up too gorgeously, it may distract when you are giving the care to the patient. Okay, and we discipline you so that you have no other distraction in life, because you're taking care of a human life. Yes? Now I don't want to tell you regard the patient as your mother, your father, your brother, your sister and so on. No. You regard them as a human being, and you must have this factor, empathy. Okay? Put yourself in the patient's position and see whether you would like this care, what you are providing to the patient. And that will answer you everything. Okay? And I'm very proud that Dr. Jaisudha has been conducting a lot of webinar to enrich the students' knowledge, and at this juncture I call her the Queen of Webinars. Okay? And perhaps in the whole of India, I am sure PSG College has been conducting the maximum number of webinars, and it's only for all of you to attend. Yes, and of course the link is given to all of us to attend, and you have all your alumni who are giving you ideas about how you can get going in your profession, which is really good. And remember, the blessing what the patients give to you is a blessing to your parents also. Yes? They'll always say when they bless you, Yaar petta ponno, they will say. Yaar petta payano. That's what they normally say. Yes? That means the blessing will definitely go to your parents. So you've chosen the right profession. Remember, at any given place, the nurses are regarded as the heart of the hospital. And Dr. Balaji, I'm sorry, the physicians are regarded as the brain of the hospital. Even if the brain dies, the heart will still keep thumping up. Yes? Pumping blood and it's still alive. And even when the heart dies, you declare the patient dead. So you are the life of the hospital, the frontline workers of the hospital. You're the precious gems of the nursing profession, and get going. And thank you so much. I have nothing more, and I leave all of you with a smile. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your words of wisdom. I'm sure the students would brighten the world around them, and they're going to be the heart of the healthcare too. Thank you so much, ma'am. May I now request our Queen of Webinars, Dr. A. Jayasudha ma'am, to bestow a memento to our Chief Guest, White Angel, Dr. J. Kemp ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Always have an attitude of gratitude. May I now request Mrs. Reena, Program Coordinator, Department of Fundamentals of Nursing, to propose the vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries on and off the dais, colleagues, parents watching online, and dear students, a pleasant morning to all gathered over here. I am very humbled and honored to be the one making the closing remarks and giving vote of thanks in such a solemn ceremony. It's my great honor to thank our respectable Managing Trustee, Sri L. Gopalakrishnan, who supports us, our developmental initiatives. Thank you, sir, in his absence. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. With immense pride and pleasure, I wholeheartedly thank our distinguishable Chief Guest of the day, Dr. Janie Kemp ma'am, the White Angel, Vice President, Trained Nurses Association of India, South Zone, and the Principal, GKNM College of Nursing, and eminent nursing leader. Ma'am, your association with us a while with our nursing, PSG Nursing College. We remember all the days where we have worked with you in a very comfortable zone during our SNA Biennial Conference. Thank you, ma'am, for your presence. On behalf of our management, principal, faculty, and all the members, once again, we thank you very much for your presence. Leader instill in their people a hope for success and believe in themselves. Foster leader empower people to accomplish their goal. I express my sincere gratitude to our beloved principal, ma'am, Dr. A. Jayasudha, Queen of Webinar, for her persistent support and being the backbone of this ceremony. Thank you, ma'am. Leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. I remain grateful to Dr. M.D. Anuradha, Nursing Superintendent, PSG Hospitals, in helping our budding nursing students to pledge themselves to this noble profession. Thank you, ma'am. I thank Dr. Balaji, Director, Coimbatore Cancer Foundation, Project Director, Oncology Department of PSG IMSO Hospital, for his presence in the middle of this busy schedule. Sir, we are honored for your presence over here. I am grateful to thank Mr. Jagannathan, General Manager, for his constant support in all our endeavor. Thank you, sir, in his absence. I extend my sincere thanks to all HODs and faculty of nursing, College of Nursing, for your cooperation, coordination, and dedicated teamwork. You have all made this ceremony successful. Thank you very much. Our sincere gratitude to all parents and well-wishers who are watching this ceremony lively through YouTube during this pandemic period. Thank you all. I express my gratitude to all those supported us behind the screen, non-teaching staff, maintenance, electrical department, dietary and marketing department. A special thanks to Mrs. Girija and Mr. Sridhar, academic section, Mr. Vinod, marketing department, and the photographers and the videographers for capturing this event lively. My heartiest wishes to all the students of first year BSc Nursing 2020 batch who lighted the lamp and dedicated themselves to the profession. Students, as the lamp burns and removes the darkness, I wish all of you to be the flame in the lamp to remove the ignorance and provide help to the needy people. Once again, I thank one and all gathered over here. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Let's rise for national anthem. Few announcement. We request the students to assemble in front of auditorium for the group photograph. After the photograph session, I request the invitees, faculty and students to join us for tea. Thank you one and all. Have a great day.
ഫോട്ടോ